Hello, hello, my dear friends. Anyone is in live? Anyone is in live? Good evening, everyone. My dear friends, due to the heavy rain in my place, uh, power has gone. ఇక్కడ ఫుల్ వర్షం పడుతుంది. గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ జోషిత, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్. ఇక్కడ వర్షం వలన గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ అమిత్ దుబే, గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్ విశాల్ రాజ్. ఓకే, వర్షం వల్ల కరెంట్ పోయిందనా నా ల్యాపిలో ఎంతవరకు ఛార్జింగ్ ఉంటుందో మ్యాక్స్ అంతవరకు తీసుకుంటా. ఇఫ్ ఇన్ కేస్ కరెంట్ వస్తే విల్ కంటిన్యూ ద క్లాస్. ఇఫ్ నాట్, అది మ్యాక్స్ ఎంతవరకు నా ల్యాపిలో ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఛార్జింగ్ ఉంది. విల్ సి ఎప్పటి వరకు అది ఇట్ విల్ బి. ఓకే. Hello. Right. Now, here for our next week, we are having Saturday. Next week, ante we are having the Saturday itself, right? Saturday, we are having the classification of the periodic table. Now, the classification of periodic table. Okay, that classification of the periodic table is very important chapter. That chapter we are going to see, and it is actually like a arithmetic and the reasoning type. This chapter is like the arithmetic and reasoning type. Now in this arithmetic and the reasoning type, what we have to do, we have to remember the elements that left to right and top to bottom. Remembering of the elements and its properties are very important. Radha Reddy, hi. Now here, now not to waste our time, because here the power is also not there. Now first of all, what I will do, I was not going very briefly how that classifications it has came, that how the periodic classification they have given. Now first law of triad, then after Newland's law of octet. Clear? Now next Mendeleev periodic table. Directly I was moving to the long form of the periodic table only, right? Now before going to the long form of the periodic table or modern periodic table, may I know now, as of now, how many periods we are having now, how many periods we are having next, or how many groups we are having, and how many elements we are having? Can anyone say me how many groups, how many periods? Hi Sri Ganesh, hi. Now how many groups, how many periods, and how many elements we are having in our modern periodic table? Now say me how many periods? No, now as of now. Yes, good Joshita. Right, Suraj, I am asking total 18 groups, right? 7 period, 18 groups, and the 118 elements. Good evening Praneeth, good evening. Right now, right. Now next, here in the modern periodic table, now the periodic function, can anyone say me the periodic function? Good Akshara, good. Now may I know what is the periodic function? Now what is the periodic law of the modern periodic table? May I know what is the periodic function or periodic property or periodic law of the modern periodic table? Now how they are arranging? What is the meaning of the periodic law? Can anyone? If you know, say me the answer. If you don't know, give me the question mark. I will explain. Now, what is the meaning of the periodic law? Periodic law has said that the physical and chemical properties of the elements are arranged in the increasing order of their periodic function or periodicity of their atomic number. Now the modern periodic table has been divided into 7 periods and the 18 groups, and it is having the 118 elements, right? Now clear. Now we'll see the modern periodic table. Now in this modern periodic table we are having how many? We are having the 7 periods. Now you can see these are the 7 periods. First period, now this is a second period, now this is a third period, fourth period, fifth period, sixth period, and the seventh period. Clear? Then after that, now the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. Now modern periodic table, right? Modern periodic table, before Mendeleev periodic table, it is atomic weight. Now the modern periodic table, it has been changed into the which one? Atomic number. Now as of now we are having the 7 periods, 18 groups, and the 118 elements. In that, the first period element we are having the how many? 2, right? You can see 2 we are having. Then second period we are having 8. Next third period we are having 8. You can see third period here. Next fourth period we are having 18. Now fifth period we are having 18. Clear? Now next sixth period we are having how many? In the sixth period, how many elements we are having? Sixth period, how many elements we are having? Can anyone? Sixth period, how many elements? Hi, good evening, Skanda. How are you? Good evening. How are you? Pakshal, how are you? Now, right? Now, here, sixth period 32. Now, here the seventh period also 32. Hi. Now, right? Good evening, Srinitya. Good evening. Now, right. 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32, and 32. Clear? Now, the remembering of the elements. Hi, Pakshal Jain. How are you? I hope your JEE means and the KCT has been done well. I think so. Right. Now, here we are having the noble gases. I'm fine. Now the noble gases, we are having the helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. Clear? Hi Ketan, hi. Now be concentrated to the class. Now this is the first period element. Now first period we are having only the 2 elements. Now second period we are having 8, and the third period we are having 8, and the fourth period we are having 18, and next fifth period again we are having 18, next sixth period 32, and the seventh period 32. These are the elements we are having. If you remember these elements, whatever may be the group number or period number, if they have given, we can identify very easily. Oh, good. Now, good, Pakshal Jain, good. Nice. Right. In KCT, how much you got? Good evening, Sai Aishwarya. Good evening. Right. Clear? Now, here, if you remember, now let's see. If you remember this magic number, now, first period, how many we are having? 2. 8, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32, right? Then after that, next we are going to see the which one? Blocks. Block wise, how many elements we are having? Now, in which block these elements will be belongs? You can see here we are having the S block. S block we are having the two groups. Next, P block we are having the total how many? 6 groups. Now the D block we are having the how many? 10 groups. Next, F block we are having the only the group number is fixed, that period number will be changed for the F block. Right? Now here when it comes to the S block elements, here why these elements are belonging to the S block? Why only it is belonging to the S block? Why only these elements are belonging to the S block? Can anyone say me why only these elements are belonging to the S block? Here you are seeing this S block is having the two groups. Next, P blocks are having the 6 group. Next, D block is having the 10 groups. Why only these elements lithium, beryllium, sodium, magnesium, potassium, calcium, rubidium, strontium, cesium, barium, why only these are belonging to the S block? Why only these elements are belonging to the P block? Why only these elements are belonging to the D block? Can anyone? If you know the answer, say me. Good, Nana Bakshal Jain. Good. Last shell is no. We cannot say that it is a last shell. Here, now why that? Now to the identification of the blocks. Now in the identification of the blocks, what we have to know here, the first S block elements means valence shell of them are the S and P, D and S. Clear? The S block elements means last electron will enter into the S subshell. Clear? The last electron will be enter into the S subshell. Now if you take the lithium valency electronic configuration, it is a noble gas electronic nearest noble gas configuration is helium 2s1. See, last electron has entered into the S subshell. Now if you go it for the sodium, if you go it for that one, that is a neon and it is a 3s1. See, the last electron has entered into the S. Now next if you go for the potassium, that is a argon 4s1. The last electron has entered into the S. Right? Next, lithium, sodium, potassium and rubidium. Now it is a helium, neon, argon, krypton and that is a 5s1. Next, cesium, that is a xenon 6s1. Now the last one we are having the francium. It is radon, helium, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium and it is having the xenon 7s1. Clear? Is it clear? Last electrons are entering into the S subshell, right? That's the reason these elements will be belong to the S block elements, right? Next one, when it comes to the P block elements, now my dear friends, now the power has came. Now we'll start the class more effectively. Actually I want to disclose this live to here. Actually the last live was not proper. What I was doing, I was ending this live, the same live I will start at the 7:35. Okay, is it clear? Now what I will do, I will stop this live actually here and I will start exactly the same live at the 7:35. Within 3 minutes I will start, because I just want to set up all the things actually. Okay, right? The charging, everything, it has been not proper. I will arrange it and exactly I will start at 7:35. Okay, 7:35 exactly I will start. Same life, same life.